Hey guys, welcome to History Help for You. This is the channel where pretty much you'll be getting all your help for A-level history option 2J, which is America Nation Divided. In this video we're going to be talking about Harper's Ferry, which is also known as John Brown's Raid. This is for topic 3, so just for the end of year 1 history pretty much. So the actual raid was John Brown, who was an abolitionist. He planned to raid a local weapons reserve or an arsenal and to arm the slaves for them to rebel and kill their masters. So on October 16th, 1859, Brown raided an arsenal in Virginia. He also had created plans for a slave revolt to happen. This didn't actually happen. Slaves pretty much did nothing. So it was a wasted trip for Brown, essentially. 2 days later, so on the 18th, US Marines along with Colonel Robert E. Lee, who's going to be very significant the second part of our course, so year 2. He was captured by US Marines and Lee because he had gone out killing and murdering a bunch of Southerners. So you had different reactions to this. So in the North, some saw him to be a hero, like extreme abolitionists, whereas some more moderates would call him an insane lunatic, as many in the South do. Some Northerners felt that Brown was too irrational, sort of, and therefore they felt threatened and fearful of his actions. And some respected his aim, which was to sort of free slaves and give them over to freedom, but disliked the fact they wanted to raid an arsenal, so didn't like the actions took. And in the years following, so after the Civil War, some people saw John Brown as a martyr in the North. However, in the South, surprisingly, while they didn't like Brown's actions, some people actually respected what he'd done and respected him as a person as a result. It also created another opportunity for Southerners to threaten secession, just like back in 1828-32 with the nullification crisis, John C. Calhoun. Also, Southerners believed that Brown was part of a Northern abolitionist conspiracy. This is like a mirror, sort of, to what the Northerners believed to be a slave power conspiracy in the South. So the impact, it's a bit blurry, but that in the background is John C. Calhoun. There was a fear of abolitionism taking a violent turn. So if John Brown is pretty much the main guy for abolitionism, who's to say that the abolitionists won't start becoming violent and trying to raid other places? As already mentioned, extreme abolitionists saw Brown as a martyr, and the Democrats actually suffered quite a bit of this after because of the Southern threat secession. You had like the divide between the Southern Democrats who could threaten secession and the Northern Democrats who couldn't really, because the North we'll learn in the later part, the North would become the Union, the South would become the Confederacy. So that sort of made a split between North and South Democrats, which we'll actually see in the election of 1860, where the Democrats are two separate parties and nominate two separate candidates. That'll be interesting. Getting back on track, John Brown's raid. Yes, some see it as a direct attack on the South. After all, John Brown is a northern abolitionist, and after all, he has attacked and murdered a bunch of Southerners because they're slaveholders, and John Brown does not like slavery. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'm going to try and pump out as many videos as I can. Like I've said recently, I'm going to try and finish America, then Tudors, and potentially start a new channel. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.